Hello, hello. How's it going? Hello. All right. Hello. So, today we're going to talk topic is PS5. So, alrighty. Let's share it. Hello. How's it going? Today we're gonna talk about PS5. What's going on? What happened to the event? All this. If you would like to comment, if you would like to say anything, feel free. About 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah. So, as you might have heard, what happened because of Sony, it was supposed to launch tomorrow, tomorrow the 4th. However, they have decided to cancel the event. Just putting down. Yeah, so they decided to cancel the event. They said, due to unrest and due to whatever is happening, we don't want to launch right now. So we will launch later. And when do we expect it to happen? I think will happen right now. I have promised to go live today with you at 9, so that's why I'm here. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, well, looks like my connection is not so great. So if you can make any comment so I can see what's going on. Um, yeah, but that's pretty much it. So Sony was going to actually announce the PS5, and they have already released the new controller, the new design of the controller. They have indicated that it's going to be 100 times faster than PS4. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. PS5 is no longer gonna get announced. Let me give you the statement from PlayStation, and let's see what's going on. PS5 launch. Obviously, I can't hear you, so if you want to make a comment, go ahead. Um, if you want to speak in Arabic, also feel free. Answer. However, this topic is in English for this stream. Hello. Okay. All right. So just from the news story, it says PlayStation 5, everything we know, debut event, everything known. We have the designs here. We have the boxy shape. I don't think that's too realistic. I think it looks like PlayStation 2. I don't think that's real. I think actually it looks like it's gonna look like PS4, but on a slimmer version. It's gonna be more compact. And it's so an area of it's gonna be like really really slim where the design is, and then where we're gonna have the CDs, it's gonna be a little thicker. Where the controller is already launched. So that's yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's talk about the statement that Sony just announced. They actually announced this on Twitter. I think they're gonna. I think it's not like it is the right decision. However, I'm not too happy about what just happened. I think it's kind of a stunt by Sony to kind of sell more. PS4, I think it's still going to be in the market. I think it's the more realistic option. So I wouldn't advise anything else other than buying a PlayStation 4. Like I actually wouldn't advise. I wouldn't even advise PlayStation 4 right now. I would advise wait until September until the launch of PlayStation 5 happens, and then all the prices will go down. And after a few months, then the price will go down even more. So what happened in the launch? What happens? Okay. So as we talked before, that the release date was supposed to be tomorrow, but that's of course no longer is happening. Um, I think it's gonna be much better than Xbox. I think Xbox is right now is kind of I think if the past sadly with their latest project it kind of failed big, failed miserably. Except Xbox One, there was a special version. I forgot the name of it. Xbox One. Um, version versions. Yeah, so there was a really expensive version from them, and I'm trying to remember the name here. Mhm. Yeah, there was the Xbox One S, and I think that's a terrible idea actually, because why? Because first it doesn't have a CD player. So what this means, you have to buy the game digital. If the game needs to download and your internet connection is not too stable, then hey, guess what? You're screwed. Another thing would mean that they're gonna start renting games instead of selling them. The games are not gonna get cheaper. You're not gonna get better deals. You can't buy it from your friend. You can't. Your friend can't pass it around to you. So that's a big issue. Um, yeah. So this is what's happening. PlayStation 5 no longer happening. It's kind of sad, but to be honest, we didn't expect much from them. Like, what are they gonna get? So are they gonna make it 8K? No, they're not because there's no point. We just started like getting 4K TVs and new consoles and things that can play PS that can make it that can play 4K and that we're able to kind of use it efficiently. So are they gonna increase the frame rate? Yeah, but what's the point? Are we gonna upgrade the TVs again? You know. So yeah, that's those were some of our questions. I'm just waiting for my computer here to load. It's a little slow. I would just open up a topic. It says okay. Actually, some of the games, some of some of the games, some people that are developing games went out and actually talked about PlayStation 5 a little bit. They said it's going to be much better than Xbox. They said it's going to be way faster. They said it's going to be 100 times faster than the current one. What it means with 100 times, it doesn't mean 100%, but it means 100 times. So 1,000% right there. That's massive. That's massive. But what would this mean? What would this reflect? So in the gameplay, the maps are gonna download faster, but that's it. Like I don't see the huge jump. I don't see a point where you would have to go. I have to buy the new PS5 like the day of the launch. No, you don't have to. Why? Because if you do, it's gonna be because you have a certain game that you wanted to play. For me, for example, when I wanted to get PlayStation 4, it was to get Assassin's Creed Origins, and if that's possible without upgrading, then that's what matters. Um, yeah, so that's for PlayStation 5. So for PlayStation 5, you know, yes, there's gonna be a big kind of big rumors about it. There's gonna be a lot of hits, a lot of talk. Um, so yeah, one of the great things that PS5 is gonna have is gonna support is VR. Why this is good? Why it's important? It's really important because if you wanted to use VR right now on a computer setup, it's gonna be extremely expensive, extremely expensive. And with extreme, I mean really, really extreme, to a point where you may have to, spend $2,000, spend $3,000 for a setup. So with PS5, like when you're gonna pay $500 or $600 and you're gonna get very very good quality of gameplay with VR, then it's really reasonable. So you know, yeah. So the Xbox One X, that's the one I was referring to. It it's very very strong, yes, but it failed. I think it failed miserably. Yes, it did much better than the Xbox One. However, it was much more expensive than Xbox One. I think it's overpriced. I don't think it's worth it. And the resale value of it is not so great because no one is interested, and you're not gonna find a way to sell it easily, at least. PlayStation 4 is totally different kind of setup, totally different kind of way of gaming. So a lot of people want it. A lot of people even want it for the name, just to try it. They want to give it to their daughters. They want to give it to their sons for Christmas, for their birthday, for many many different factors. So yeah, that's why I support. I prefer PlayStation. Actually, I had the Xbox 360 when it first came out, and then yeah, like it was great at the time, but I thought it was much better than PlayStation 3. But then when PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out, like the clear winner was PlayStation 4. Even the pricing was more reasonable. So that's pretty much it for PlayStation 5. It's no longer gonna be here this year. I expect it to be in September. It was supposed to launch tomorrow, but as we said, that's not gonna happen. Um, one of the main engineers talked about regarding PS5, it's not gonna support old games. It's not gonna support PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. They said I don't think they're gonna focus on it that much. Money wise, they want to make you buy new games. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna allow you to just go around and buy an old game and enjoy it um, on the new PlayStation. Um, some reports say that that they will have backward compatibility, but I don't believe so. I personally don't believe it. So this is the PlayStation statement that we were talking about for PlayStation 5. We have, and I quote, we have decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th. While we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see PS5 games, we do not feel that right now is a time for celebration. And for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard. They are basically touching the American market right here with this statement. It's one of their biggest shares, one of the biggest markets for them. So they wanna, I guess, please them. They wanna sound better. I think it's a marketing stunt. I don't really like this statement that much. Especially after you create excitement, after you do the this and that, and you launch your new controller. Um, you know, so I don't like what you did, Yoshida. So Yoshida is the CEO of yeah. I don't like what you. And by the way, I just had to make a comment regarding the Sony phones. They're terrible. That's all I wanted to say. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening and tuning in. Bye bye. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed.